Honorable Secretary, Ma'am, Additional Secretary, DPIIT, Ms. Himani Pandey, Ma'am, we welcome you. To begin this evening, it is my privilege to invite Ms. Himani Pandey, Ma'am, Additional Secretary, DPIIT, to extend a formal welcome to our guests and give a context for this groundbreaking inauguration.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming in such good numbers on a very wet and rainy day. I welcome the Honorable Minister for Commerce and Industry, Mr. Piyush Goyal, Secretary DPIIT, Mr. Amardeep Bhatia, the CGPTDM, Dr. Pandit, Mr. David Mulls, Senior Director from the Madrid Registry of WIPO, and Mr. Benoit Apres from the Registry at WIPO. Various IPR chairs, industry association representatives, representatives of law firms, attorneys, and the tech industry, members and representatives of startups, and all other people working in this sphere and other esteemed invitees. On behalf of DPIIT, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on the occasion of unveiling of the trademark search and the IP chatbot. You all know, many of you have been working, especially the trademark attorneys, the kind of problems that you have faced in terms of timelines and streamlining, as well as in the type of discrepancies that get added to this process when an individual does it, and with individuals at different levels of expertise do it. So there has been, as you're aware, a massive increase in the trademark filings over the past decade, and over time this has necessitated introduction of robust systems to facilitate filings, high volumes of pendency of trademark applications, and constraints in manpower. We right now function with slightly less than 200 manpower in trademark, though we intend to increase it, but that's still very short of the type of workload that is there. And constraints in terms of manpower as well as manual searches require application of AI/ML-based technology to analyze the vast database of existing trademarks, understand patterns, and identify similarities that might not otherwise be apparent. In the year 23-24, 4.7 lakh applications were filed and 7 lakh examined. With more than 30 lakh registered trademarks in India, such volume makes manual searching difficult, time-consuming, and very discretionary. The complexity is further enhanced by the complex classification system, which includes numerous subclasses, making it challenging to ensure comprehensive coverage. With rise of e-commerce and digital marketing, brands are required to act quickly to protect their intellectual property and trademarks, and is often the first IP that a business seeks to protect. Therefore, an efficient infrastructure for trademark search is critical to ensure the ease of securing these IP rights. The AI/ML-based trademark search facility is a powerful tool which will provide support to all kinds of businesses, from large corporations to small businesses and startups. But perhaps more crucially, it will revolutionize the work of our examiners and the trademark registry itself. With this, India joins a select club of countries who have deployed this groundbreaking AI/ML technology for trademark search, apart from Australia, EU, Norway, Denmark, to name a few. But I don't think that the kind of classification that has come out in this search facility is anywhere across the world. So for that, I would like to congratulate and wish the team that has worked on this, led by the then director, Dr. Kajal, Dipesh from Beyond Data, NISG led by Manish and Kamal Jeep, and the Grey Matrix representatives. AI/ML-based trademark search technology provides a seamless access to Indian IP Office's extensive trademark database, including nearly 3 million trademarks, and offers first in the world Vienna classifier, advanced phonetic and semantic weight-based search, custom filters based on TM status, classes, and search through voice, image, text, and description. The other key features of the tool, though we've included in the AV very shortly, I'd like to tell you, we do advanced logo modification detection, a multilingual support, preemptive search functionality, and these features have been designed to address some of the major challenges that are being faced by the trademark registry. The other key tool that we are launching today is the IP Saarthi, a generative AI bot for the IP office. What we have seen over the years is that the number of queries and the grievances which were getting reported was very high. An analysis of these grievances, supposed grievances, led us to understand that this is actually a mix of inquiries as well as grievances, and therefore to address the inquiries, it was felt that an FAQ and an AI-enabled chatbot would be very good to help people navigate the complexities of the IP system, and hence the unveiling of the IP chatbot today as IP Saarthi. But having said that, it's just more than a simple question and answer tool. It's a personalized IP advisor which offers tailored advice and support at every stage. IP Saarthi goes beyond providing basic information, and it offers expert guidance on all the IPs. By engaging in meaningful conversations, IP Saarthi will guide you through the entire IP process from application to maintenance and enforcement. Some of the key features of this AI-driven chatbot, which is powered by a large language model like OpenAI and Gemini, include among them tracks and stores conversation history for personalized responses, advanced analytics and insights, provides in-depth reports on user interactions, FAQ trends, missed queries, and resolution rates. So essentially, it's a continuous learning process, and over a period of time, the kind of responses that you will get will be much more nuanced and better. Also, it will be available 24/7 and would respond to queries without any delay. The IP Saarthi chatbot will greatly assist users by ensuring a faster response time, reliable information, ease of access, and greatly reduced workload on the office by automated responses to routine queries, allowing officials to focus on more critical and complex tasks. The department would like to acknowledge the companies which participated in the open tender process for developing the trademark search facility and the IP chatbot and submitted their interests and developed the proof of concept, and add that too at their own costs. The National Institute for Smart Governance, in partnership with DPIIT, selected Beyond Data, led by Dipesh, and to implement the AIML-based trademark search facility, and Grey Matrix for developing the IP chatbot. I thank all of you for your continued endeavor, and we will continue to work on this to make it better. The reason this initiative has been piloted is not only on the account of high pendency to ensure reducing times, as well as to reduce the number of objections that would be discretionary in nature. Additionally, this also follows from directions which the Honorable Minister had given to us to make the registration process simpler, faster, efficient, less time-consuming, and adoption of these AIML tools will assist in attaining these objectives. I would also like to state, sir, that this would be the first kind of AIML search facility available in any government office right now. Today, as we inaugurate this technology and make it open for use of IP office and subsequently to be made available to the public in about less than a month's time, introduction of these technologies will have a significant impact on the IP ecosystem and will lead to better, reliable pre-filing searches and help avoid conflicts. What we intend to do is, once we make it open to public, the public will be able to search for what kind of mark they would like through the existing database, and if the kind of consonants that is thrown up, and if they feel that the matches are almost of a very high order and would necessarily result in objections being put up by the office, as well as objections being put up by any other trademark which is already registered, it would induce them to go in for a fresh cleaner filing. So this technology will not only facilitate faster and more comprehensive searches, but higher accuracy in identifying potential conflicts across all 45 classes of the NICE classification and the Vienna Code classification. As we unveil these technologies, we position India at the forefront of IP management and innovation. This is not just about keeping pace with global standards, but about setting global standards. Thank you so much, and once again, I thank the Honorable Minister for sparing time for this program. Thank you.
Thank you for your insightful remarks, ma'am. I would now request Honorable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal, sir, to unveil the AI/ML trademark search technology and our new AI-based IP chatbot, IP Saarthi, a technology that promises to make IP processes more accessible and efficient for all. I request you all to turn your attention to the screen.
The world's fifth largest economy is experiencing rapid growth, which has led to a significant rise in intellectual property filings. Last year alone, the IP office handled an impressive 4.6 lakh trademark applications. With this growth comes the need for a faster, more accurate search system. To meet these demands, DPIIT, an IP office, is proud to unveil an AI/ML-based trademark search technology, using advanced algorithms to offer unparalleled accuracy and efficiency, with access to over 3 million trademarks. Key features include the world's first Vienna classifier, phonetic and semantic-based searches, and multi-format search options, streamlining the process for startups, MSMEs, corporates, and individuals, ensuring cost and time savings. By automating trademark searches, this technology will help the IP office to process applications faster and with more accuracy. In addition, DPIIT is introducing IP Saarthi, an AI-powered chatbot. More than a basic Q&A tool, IP Saarthi offers personalized advice on patents, trademarks, copyrights, and more, guiding you through every stage from application to enforcement, thereby empowering businesses of all sizes and fostering a more inclusive IP environment. AI/ML-enabled trademark search, developed by Beyond Data. IP Saarthi, Gen AI-based chatbot, developed by Grey Matrix in collaboration with NISG under leadership of DPIIT for the Office of IP.
It is a pleasure.
India, the world's fifth largest.
It is my pleasure to now invite Mr. Manish Kumar, Senior General Manager, and Mr. Kamaljit Singh, Senior Technical Director from the National Institute for Smart Government, to share an insightful overview of the groundbreaking technologies being introduced at the IP Office. Established in 2002, NISG is a prominent consulting organization under the aegis of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. It drives digital transformation in government services, promoting efficiency and transparency. Welcome, sir.
Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Secretary Shri Bhatia ji, Professor Dr. Unnat Pandit, Madam Himani. We are thankful for the opportunity which has been given to NISG to associate with one of the initiative which is path breaking. We started this journey 10 months back itself. And the journey of the digital transformation of IPR office started 10 months ago. Wherein NISG and DPIIT took the initiative with the support of CGPDDM, Control General of Patents and Design Office, to embark upon a digital transformation journey. As an outcome of that association, two of the initiatives which we shortlisted was AI/ML-based search engine and the IP Saarthi chatbot, which has got an enduring effect in the user transformation, user interface with the office, IP office. And today we have achieved one of the important milestones, but the journey continues further. We started the journey with the industry consultation. Here we took the reverse pitch. First we took the feedback from the industry, and we developed this application based on the industry. And we further embarked upon this journey in writing up the requirements, selecting the suitable partners for the development of AI-based search engine and the chatbot. And today we are unveiling we are going live on this. But at the same time, we will keep our association on with the industries and other stakeholders in order to improve this system going forward. I thank you. I thank you, DPIIT, Ms. Himani Pandeyji, and Madam Dr. Kajal. She's not here today, and Professor Pandit also for contributing to this important initiative. Thank you on behalf of NISG.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Dipesh Prajapati from Beyond Data to give a more detailed presentation on the AI/ML trademark search module, highlighting its innovative features and the improvements it brings to the current trademark search system. Beyond Data, founded in 2017, is a leading technology integrator specializing in cloud, low-code, and AI/ML platforms, strongly supporting the Make in India initiative. The company has worked with major ministries and the Somnath Temple Trust, earning recognition for its digital transformation projects.
Jai Hind, and I welcome and thank all the honorable guests today, starting with Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal sir, Honorable Secretary DPIIT, Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia sir, Honorable Additional Secretary DPIIT, Ms. Himani Pandey ma'am, Honorable Controller General of Patent, Design and Trademark, Professor Unnat Pandit sir. At Beyond Data, we really believe in, we persevere to take our customers beyond data. Some of the flagship projects that we have done so far, as you can visualize on screen, we are associated with Ministry of Home, some of the projects with Ministry of Health, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, where our price monitoring dashboard was inaugurated by Honorable Minister Sir himself. We are also associated with Ministry of Defense. We work closely with Indian Air Force. One of the projects which is very close to our heart, and we consider as it our, the most flagship project, that is digitalization of operation for Somnath Trust. Now moving on to the actual subject of, the trademark demo. Nishant, if you can have that on the screen, please. So, as you can, everybody, you can look at the screen, and the UI UX that we have tried to keep over here is, we have tried to keep it very minimized and simplified, so that every end user or a public or a citizen or an examiner can, understand it on its own and also use it extensively. Starting with a, an upload image. We'll try the Milk Mood logo over here. The CAPTCHA for security, of course. So what we have done is, we are trying to bring out, 100 results per page, right? All the similar logos which will be listed on this page, and the examiners or the subject matter experts who are using this portal can search up to 1,000 results. The logo that you are looking at the screen are in descending order of the similarity. And as I said, there are 100, images in similar, descending order of similarities on this page. Now, if you can focus on the very right-hand side of the screen, over there, what we have done is for generating various reports, right? We have defined various parameters for, providing options to generate various kinds of report. The most groundbreaking features which this portal has, right, and which nobody has in the entire world right now, is the semantic and phonetic dynamic weight adjustment that you can see on the right-hand side bottom of your screen. The bar that you look at, right? So on the very right-hand side, there is semantic weightage. On the very left-hand side, there is phonetic weightage, right? And the examiners, based on their subject matter expertise, can set the right kind of weightage depending upon the kind of weightage the logo has, whether it is more semantic or more phonetic, right? And various reports that they can generate by setting the dynamic weight. Now, on the same side, if you can, look at the top of the screen, right? We have also provided facility for wordmark search, right? And for especially considering the specially abled people, we have also provided facility for voice search, which eventually results into wordmark search. Under that, we have defined various class. So depending upon if the examiner wants to conduct a search specific to an industry, right, then they can define and select the classes for the same. Under that, there is another parameter for status. If the examiners are, willing to search logos, similarity from the logos from a specific approval process or specific stage of approval, they'll be able to conduct that using that parameter. Under that, we have proprietor, and the and the most important feature of this entire portal, right? Now I want you to focus on the very left-hand side of the screen, right, which is Vienna classifier. Now, as you look at the screen, the Vienna classifier for a specific logo is defined over there. There are various classes listed over here, and this facility in a fully functional form, which is nowhere available right now in the world. India would be the first to adapt to this, right? And we look forward to make it more efficient, more powerful in days to come. With this, I would like to conclude my demo, and I would like to thank DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and IP Office along with NISG team, who have specially worked hand in hand with us in order to deliver the best of ourselves. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. David Mulls, Senior Director, Madrid Registry, Brands and Design Sector, World Intellectual Property Organization. Sir is a senior official at WIPO with over 30 years of experience in patent corporation treaty and trademarks. He is currently responsible for all aspects of the Madrid system for international registration of trademarks. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Piyush Goyal, Minister of Commerce and Industry. Mr. Amardeep Singh, Secretary of the Department for Promotion of Industry and Industrial Trade. Ms. Hamini Pandi, Additional Secretary of the same department, and Professor Unat Pandit, Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks. Distinguished guests, on behalf of WIPO Director General Darren Tang, let me start by thanking the Minister of Commerce and the Indian authorities for inviting us today at this important event. Personally, it is my first visit to India, and it is an absolute delight to be here. Thank you. India is strengthening its position on the international scene as a hotspot for innovation. This is the result of vigorous government campaigns, such as Make in India, Startup India, Invest India, and Digital India, and of the remarkable vibrancy of its private sector. It is therefore no surprise that India has shot up the rankings of the Global Innovation Index from 62nd position in 2011 to 40th position in 2023. In this index, India ranks first among the 10 economies in Central and Southern Asia. Accompanying this growth in innovation capacity is an equally impressive growth in India's reliance on IP as a force for its economic development. India's national patent filings jumped from 21,000 in 2013 to more than 56,000 in 2023. During the same period, trademark filings grew from 200,000 to more than 500,000, and design filings from 7,000 to more than 22,000. With these numbers, India has become the third largest filer of trademarks in the world. For the Office of the Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks, a workload of more than 500,000 trademark applications is certainly something to be very proud of, but at the same time, a formidable challenge. WIPO has also experienced rapid growth in its global IP services and is very familiar with the host of logistical, operational, and quality challenges this poses. We must pay tribute to the Indian authorities, the IP Office, and the private sector partners for the launch of its AI-based solutions in the trademark field. By doing so, the Indian authorities are showing the way forward to other IP authorities throughout the world. WIPO Director General has given his staff clear guidance. We must deepen our relationship with India in line with its continuously growing status as a global leader. We therefore stand ready to work closely with the Indian authorities to help foster an Indian intellectual property system that benefits everyone in this stunningly beautiful and fascinating country. In particular, we are looking forward to working with the IP Office and Professor Pandit to develop a roadshow early next year in the main commercial IP hubs of India, where we will show how WIPO's international systems for trademarks and designs can facilitate access to global trademark protection for India's exporters. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I would now request the Honorable Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks, Professor Unnat Pandit, sir, to address the August gathering. No, sir.
Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister Sri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Secretary sir, Honorable Additional Secretary ma'am, David from WIPO, and the distinguished stakeholders, attorneys, and the IP office team. Today is going to be a new standing position which is getting created with the help of DPIIT, NISG, Beyond Data and Grey Matrix. This is going to have the long-lasting impact on India's IP ecosystem. Trademark is the beginning, which shows that Honorable CIM, when he announced in the National IP Conference about suitable intervention of technologies in IP office, and we have started with video conferencing, but this is something which is the path-breaking initiative taken up under the mentorship of DPIIT. Government is committed to transform the administrative processes, and this is classic example of this. AI ML are transforming the landscape of IP, and such kind of a development is going to be catalyzing the IP creation and protection, and equally more accurate results will facilitate the stakeholders. By automation of a routine task which is being performed in the IP office and providing the supportive advanced data analysis, the technologies are going to enhance the efficiency and accuracy of the IP office. And with Trademark we have started, but this journey will further continued in other IP offices also. The use of AI, ML and ChatBot shall facilitate timely response to inquire about the accurate filing using these searches. Further use of such platforms shall also help TMR and gradually the other IP offices for the informed decision making also. And initially we will start giving this challenges, incorporating this platform in our routine work, and gradually this will also be made accessible to the public. In near future, we will see the fruits that the IP office is going to offer more informed decision making and better safeguard of the IP innovation in the country. And while streamlining the process, significant benefits to the creator, innovator, startups, small businesses, large corporates, they will also get the enhanced IP protection in India. We are committed to offer the quality and reasoned and informed decision making, and such technology intervention is going to benefit to the IP office, to the IP stakeholders, my attorney friends also, and the startups and individual inventors also. once they are taking a decision to protect the IP and how to protect this, ChatBot is going to guide. IP Saarthi is certainly going to be the Saarthi in the IP journey in India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. May I now request Mr. Amardeep Singh Bhatia, sir, Secretary DPIIT, to shed light on the vision behind these initiatives and their impact on the intellectual property landscape. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister, Additional Secretary Himani, Controller of Patents, Mr. Unat Pandit, Mr. David Mull, Senior Director from WIPO, all the stakeholders, officers from the IP office, lawyers and others who are present here today. It's actually indeed a very proud moment for all of us that we are launching two tools today, the AIML tool and the ChatBot. We, as all of you know, and I think we should keep this in the background, we are the 5th largest economy in the world, going to be the 3rd largest very soon. And we are growing at a very fast rate. We are the fastest growing economy, large economy in the world for not 1 year, 2 years, but a number of years. And with this growth is also coming in a lot of innovation. And that innovation is driven by a lot of startups which are homegrown, a lot of startups which are grown in India, supported by Government of India, supported by investors from outside also. The growth also is supported by a lot of investments coming from outside India also. Now, with this innovation, with the focus on the innovation ecosystem that the government is giving and which is the innovation happening in India, there is bound to be growth in the applications for patents, for designs, for trademarks, and this is, as speakers before me have also mentioned, we are becoming big. We are the 3rd largest trademark filers in the world, with quite a large number being filed by domestic innovators. We are 6th in terms of patent filing in the world. Now, this large number of filings which are happening also requires that we modernize, that we strengthen our offices, we strengthen our patent office, the IP office, which is looking at granting of these patents and design certifications. Now, a number of steps have been taken by the government towards this direction. We have put in place mechanisms to bring in more manpower, more expertise within the IP office. We have also focused on building a very strong IT backbone within the IP office. Now, as part of that IT backbone is also these two tools which are going to be, which are launched today. We are also hopeful that as we go ahead, as we go forward, these IP tools, the AIML tools and the chatbots will become stronger as they get trained, and they'll be not only useful for the internal functioning of the IP office, but also to all the stakeholders. They'll become very useful to the public, They'll make the functioning more transparent among the stakeholders. They'll also ensure that the process becomes more efficient, process becomes more faster, the process of filing, the process of granting becomes more efficient. It will also ensure that other regulators who are looking at our data, for example, corporate affairs, which looks at the trademark data, while granting names, for example, company names, they also become more efficient in their turnaround time. There are lesser disputes. Our courts are not burdened as much. And with this more efficient ecosystem, we should be able to move forward and be able to take the additional load of the innovators filing applications, the greater innovation coming into our systems. And this will help, of course, the larger economy to grow and bring greater benefits to the people of the country. We are also at the same time building capacities within our officers, within the patent officers. We have greater linkages with WIPO office. We are sending more people for trainings. We are also having linkages with MOUs with other countries, and we are exchanging experiences so that there are greater learnings, greater sharing of best practices between countries. And we are hopeful with all these efforts, we'll have a stronger IP office which is able to cater to all the stakeholders in a better way. I'll not stand between you and the Honorable Minister and close with these remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your impactful words. It is now my distinct honor to invite our esteemed Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal, sir, to deliver his address and lead us in officially inaugurating this transformative initiative. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Amardeep Bhatia, Secretary, Ms. Himani Pandey, Additional Secretary, Dr. Professor Unnat Pandit, friends from WIPO, all the distinguished colleagues from the legal fraternity, very senior legal luminaries, other stakeholders of the trademark and patents and copyrights, the entire ecosystem, the IP ecosystem, friends. Truly delighted that we are able to meet here today on the launch of IP Saarthi ChatBot. Ideally, we wanted to do it yesterday, but we were not able to fit it into the calendar given the number of activities we had. As many of you may be aware, yesterday was Anant Chaturdashi, when we do Visarjan of Lord Ganesha, idol that we install. I myself had to go to Mumbai for participating in the rituals. Of course, we bid goodbye to Lord Ganesha only to tell him that come back again next year. So in Marathi, when we say it, I don't think there are many people in this room who will understand Marathi, but Purcha Varsha Laukarya. So you come back again next year. We pay obeisance to Lord Ganesha, and then we say Purcha Varsha Laukarya. Come back soon next year. Very typical of the Indian style of saying goodbye. Normally, you see different parts of India, we never say goodbye. We always say, come back again, come back soon, or see you again soon. And in that sense, I'm mentioning all this only to tell all of you that we'd like to meet you more often with newer technologies, newer initiatives, newer ideas. Hopefully you sharing with us newer ideas how we can make the whole office and the entire IP ecosystem more efficient, more honest, more outcome oriented, friendly, and helping India in the world ecosystem get its rightful place, get a recognition for India, as the esteemed gentleman from WIPO, David, was saying, that we are the third largest trademark or patents. Trademark. We are the third largest ecosystem today. I think there's a lot that can be done. This also came out of some casual conversations, came out of a conversation inviting the friends to come up with greater degree of involvement of technology in the IP office. As Dr. Pandit rightly said, we started only with the Jan Sunwai, the daily video conferencing. And I do hope that actually you have felt a difference. Now you don't have to go to the IP office for every small thing. If you wish to have a meeting with any official, you can do it through a predefined, determined time video conference and exchange notes, have your say. Your hearings are all online. Is that really happening, or am I being misguided in my reporting? What's the story? So now I can wind up all the offices and then convert everything into online and have all the officials sit in some far off place somewhere where they are not accessible at all. Will that work? What is physical? Why is opposition still physical? So you can do it online. They can present the evidence online. How fast can we dispose of the old cases so that the opposition also becomes online? Give me a date. I'm not pushing you to do it tomorrow. Amardeep, please look into this. Friends, my idea is that there should be absolutely zero interface between my office, and my office I mean entire Commerce and Industry Ministry, and the people, stakeholders. We are converting each office, the DGFT, totally online. I was hoping that even this office should have been fully online by now. Has designs been made online? That was not online when we had met at that Ambedkar Bhavan, I think. Now it is. So other than opposition of old cases, is what Dr. Pandit is saying, is there anything else which needs to go online? What? What is that? Why is that so?
See, one person has assigned the mark to another company. So whether that assignment need to be verified, and certain queries which are there, that can be sought out.
Sorry,
right on spot.
wait a minute.
So
they self-certify. They put it up through the email to your office, or they show it to you online, or whatever, you take a recording. And after that, whatever you want to query, you want to raise, you can do also online. I don't see any reason why that cannot move online right away.
So,
Munna Bhai also could go physically, and not Munna Bhai, who's that guy, Ranchod in Three Idiots, went physically and did whole engineering, right, for 4 years. So if you call them to your office also, like somebody wants to impersonate, he can impersonate.
yeah.
How is it very different in online and physical?
So we will create the application for the post-registration also, and then we will.
I don't know whether the lawyers in the room are happy with this, or you are unhappy with going online. What are the lawyers' views? You are okay with it, huh? There's no resistance or unhappiness amongst the lawyers. I know there's a little resistance in the office, my own office, but we'll have to face that resistance a little bit. You know why. So if y'all are all okay, if all the stakeholders are okay, I want to give a direction that we have to quickly get the opposition of the physical mode, this change of recording of transfers or whatever, find an intelligent way. If required, you can impose heavy penalties or some serious criminal action. Yes, if somebody is impersonating or giving you false documentation, under the Nyaya Sahita, you can just put them behind bars. Somebody has impersonated and it comes to your knowledge. And both parties will be there, it will be recorded. Every VC is recorded, whatever you're doing. And that way, officers become more accountable.
Ji, sir.
So friends, my idea is that we want to just completely revamp the working of our offices, not only in trademarks or patents or designs or copyrights, but in the entire Commerce and Industry Ministry. There will be zero physical interface between any of you stakeholders and the office. Unless, of course, it's some trade promotion office which is trying to promote trade or something where there's no approval or licensing or government official record or any of that, or any favor that can be given or taken both ways. And in that respect, we had requested Himani ji, Unnat ji, Karan and the entire team to look at how technology can help. And I must say, I'm really excited about what I have seen, what was presented to me earlier, the fact that we'll be able to clear our trademark applications much faster, much more efficiently, much more accurately, and hopefully this may become a benchmark. I'm told Australia and the US probably are already doing, and Switzerland. Norway is probably doing something similar. I'd urge WIPO to have a look and see whether we need to learn something from there and make our system better, or if we can offer them something, then we'll be happy to offer. But ideally, we would like to be the best in the world, not the second best. So please help us. If you find there is scope for something better, the young gentleman from Beyond Data deserves the highest compliments for the wonderful work he has done in a short period of time. And I'm sure, A, he wouldn't mind if there's any possibility for further improvement. Young startups love that. B, he wouldn't mind if you can refer him to other countries to get some business from them. Thank you very much, NISG, for your contribution and all the support you gave through the entire process. And thank you, Grey Metrics, for the wonderful work that Grey Metrics has also done. So, to all the stakeholders in this room, my only request that help us to help you. We want to be diligent in our work. We want to bring in the highest standards. And I must say, ever since Dr. Unnat Pandit has come into the system, there's been a transformational change, even in the speed of disposal. And overall, when I see the numbers, I find that 10 years ago, when we were receiving about 42,900 applications for patents, we were disposing of only about 21,900, half of that. And the number of patents granted was about 6,000. I've been asking Himani what happened that out of 22,000 patents being disposed of, only 6,000 were approved. Suddenly I find a number of 1,26,000 being disposed of and 1,03,000 being approved. So almost 80% are approved. Either our patent filers have become super smart and better, or they are probably now giving better information and data to support their case. If that is the case, then I'm very happy. But if this is because things have become more transparent, then I think it's a matter of deep happiness, great happiness. Because ultimately, if we are able to do honest work and deliver good to our stakeholders, I think that is the reason for our being where we are today. So it's remarkable to hear 6,000 patents given 10 years ago in a financial year, in the year 14-15, increasing to, in 9 years actually, not even 10, increasing to 103,000. 6,000 to 103,000 in a year, in 9 years, is truly a joyous matter. Compliments to you and your team and to the entire team in the DPIIT for the wonderful work that has happened in this department. I can see that this is one of those rare years now where the patents filed are 92,000 and patents disposed of are 1,26,000. So there's a 133% disposal rate, which is not something I could find in any of the earlier years. So even normal disposal was anywhere between 50% to 70-80%. And it has jumped up to 133%. Similarly, we have never before granted 100,000 patents. If I look at the last 10-year data or 9-year data, which is before me, the highest patents granted was 34,000, that also last year. Or the year before that was 30,000. Year before that was 28,000. So we were hovering around 30. And this year we've done 103 by up to March 24. How is the first 6 months been in this year?
Now, sir, we have less number of applications in majority of a subject where the pendency is almost near zero. So we have now focused on quality of our disposal and the reasoned order, which is as per the act we need to give. So entire focus is on improving the quality, and so that the applicant, if whatsoever may be the decision, they don't need to go to the higher authority for challenging or anything. And in courts also, sir, the challenge have reduced by 1/3. So this is
wonderful.
Again,
That speaks volumes for the good work.
and our decisions are getting upheld by the high courts. So that is a positive sign of our
Excellent.
work.
I think even in other areas, trademarks, designs, copyrights, GIs, the data that I have before me seems to suggest significant increase from what used to be done in the past to what is being done now. I saw that even the filing of patent applications by women has increased manifold. It used to be under 100 10 years ago and is now over 5,000. So that's the transformational change in women filing. And therefore we had taken a decision some time back, reducing the fees payable for any of these patents or trademarks, designs, for all of them.
Sir, this is for patent.
For patents. Yes. Others fees are very small in any case.
Very small.
So for patents, we have reduced the fees payable for startups, MSMEs, women entrepreneurs, individuals, and academic institutions by 80%. That's the discount we give now. Only 20% fees has to be paid. Our effort is to encourage startups and women and small companies, individuals, and academic institutions. I must say, this is also music to my ears, and I do hope that this will encourage our innovators to bring the ideas that they come up with to the Indian office, both for its value proposition and for the speed of disposal. With today's offering, I also think we'll now be significantly improving the quality of disposal. I'm sure, as I was informed, this is only the beginning. Trademark is only the beginning. We are hoping to go into designs in the next phase. I think you're already working on doing something on that. Kindly also, either you or others in this room, tell us what we can do to use artificial intelligence or any new technologies available anywhere in the world. I have no problem taking technologies which are already designed. I don't want to always reinvent the wheel. I'm happy if something good is happening anywhere in the world. I'm happy to bring that to India. And of course, if our startups can come up with some better and faster ways to do things, we'd really be delighted. And I'd urge all of you to share some good ideas, some good suggestions, so that this office should become a model office for public service. We are, of course, trying to take up a new premises very soon in Delhi, where we'll have a swanky new office. We are hiring about 500-600 more people in the office so that our disposals become totally current and fast. Check out with WIPO for each of these elements what is the fastest that anybody in the world is doing. All right? Can you help me with that, sir? So in IP, country X is the fastest. Tell us the stages they do and what is the time limits. In trademark, some country Y is. Let us know the details. What are the stages, how fast? So that I can benchmark my office to do better than what the best is. That's our effort. And I do hope I will receive the support of all the lawyers, all the officials, and other stakeholders in this room. Do I see a very stunned silence amongst the lawyers and the people here? Are you happy or are you unhappy?
Are the best. We share our document screen sharing like we do in our offices. When I do with US, for example, it's telephonic and I never
This
know.
is after the video started. Okay.
And even in video, earlier there were some hiccups. I used to talk to Unatji. Now it has become supremely quality.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So I'm so happy, and I am very less in my country. It doesn't matter because wherever the hearing is, I just switch on.
You can do it from wherever you are.
I've been doing it 7 years, sir. You did it before COVID. The rest of the world learned to go online due to COVID. But Patent Office did it before COVID, sir.
Wonderful. In fact, Prime Minister Modi, almost in every cabinet meeting, is always encouraging all his colleagues to see what we can do smarter, how we can use different technologies. Now, here we are looking at a very simple thing like video conferencing having such a big impact. I'm sure the new IP Saarthi chat box that you have initiated today will also help significantly up the ante. And as I said, we look for more ideas coming out from all of you. This is our 5th launch in less than a week or 10 days. On 11th of September, we launched a Trade Connect portal for giving information on import-export, international trade to every participant, old or new, entrepreneurs who want to start their business or want to get into a new trade internationally, or any information about FTAs or any information about possible business in different countries. We started the Trade Connect platform on 11th September. 13th September, we launched the Jan Sunwai, which is the whole of the Commerce Ministry is now online. And we are encouraging everybody for anything related to our plantation boards, DGFT, APIDA, MPIDA, Export Inspection Agency, everything is going online. And anybody has any query, anybody has any grievance, anybody wants any clarification, anybody wants to submit or do a hearing or do a conference, anything will only be online. Nothing physical. So this Jan Sunwai platform was launched on 13th September. We also had a enterprise resource planning tool launch, ERP launch on the same day. We had a launch of Bhaskar on 16th September. That's a one-stop shop for everything that a startup would need. data about the existing startups, unicorns, unicorns, all of them, what work they do, how to contact them, how you can get mentorship, how you can get finance, who are venture financiers, who are early stage financiers, who can help you with an IPO, what are the most recent laws around angel tax, around ESOPs. We are trying to bring everything related to the startup ecosystem under Bhaskar, and today on the 18th, my office has done bad maths. 11th to 18th is 1 week. Why did you say 10 days? We've done these 5 in 1 week. It sounds better. But 5 technology-based launches in 1 week, hopefully helping all of you in your business, in your work, in your profession, do your job smarter, your queries being met with instant solutions. Hopefully no more trademark conflicts. This should help to reduce the conflicts that we used to face in the past. That should hopefully come down. And I think artificial intelligence is something we all have to accept. We'll all have to become students, go back to school again, to understand what this new, I was wondering whether I can say animal, but then animal can be tamed. Artificial intelligence seems to be so difficult even to tame. It's really something that we all need to learn. It'll almost become an existential tool, artificial intelligence. And therefore, the faster we get involved, we learn about it, continuously upgrade our own self about the newer tools that will come out, adopt it in our day-to-day working, and improve the outcome of our work, the better we'll be. And in the ministry or in the government, I assure you, you will receive our ear, you'll receive our support, and we will look forward to hearing from you. Today is only a launch. Possibly you may find some initial glitches, as the gentleman said. Initially he saw some problems in the video conferencing. Once he informed Undat, he was able to sort it out. So we would urge you to participate as partners, because all of this is being done to make your life easier, is being done to make your clients happier, and the end goal being ease of doing business. And I'm quite sure, as the Honorable Prime Minister said, and I'd like to quote, intelligence, ideas, and innovation. Intelligence, ideas, and innovation are the identity of Indian youth today. I think there can be no better certificate for all our young boys and girls in this room. The recognition that you bring ideas, you innovate, and the fact that you are intelligent is being recognized not only in our own country, but the world over. They want to come to India for the talent pool, for the skill sets that our youth can offer, that our youthful population can offer. And I have absolutely no doubt that given the high quality of work all of you are doing in your own professions, we will attempt to match up to your quality of work, and going forward, prepare ourselves in this journey in the Amrit Kal to become a developed nation. Viksit Bharat 2047 is not a mere dream. It's a collective commitment of 1.4 billion Indians to make India a developed nation by 2047. And it's not as if we are just pushing the date to 2047. We are working to milestones, what we'll do in this month, what we'll do in 100 days, what we'll do in the first year, what we'll do in this third term, what we'll do in the fourth term, what we'll do in the fifth term, and how do we take it right up to 2047. I think very few people, the young lady there being one of those who figured out what I was trying to say. But we'll work together, all of us, so that we can aim for a developed and prosperous India by 2047. Together, if we persevere, I promise you there's no way that we can fail. And towards that end, let's aspire to continue to innovate. Let's continue to improvise basis the feedback we receive from all our stakeholders. Let's try to be more inclusive. I have often mentioned that we should now introduce languages. Kindly help us with that. At least all the official languages, so that a person need not know English necessarily to get his trademark registered or to do to get a. This is multilingual.
So it supports it searches logo with multilingual.
Wonderful.
The portal is also multilingual.
And do we do patents also multilingual?
So that specification with one of the platform, we are trying to make this accessible, but development work is going on.
I think all through our work, we must try to be multilingual. We are proud of our languages. We are proud that India is rich in its diversity. And we have found that wherever we got into regional languages, let's say the NEET exam, the medical entrance exam for medical college. Ever since it became available in regional languages, we found rural children, children coming from humble backgrounds, children coming from less privileged sections of society are increasingly succeeding in getting admission in medical college. So I think the more we are able to bring languages on the table, and we are proud of our languages, we need to respect those languages. So let's try and make the entire office and also your video conferences that you're doing multilingual, in the sense if somebody is speaking in another language, we could even use Bhashini. We already have a tool, we can use Bhashini integrated so that the translation comes in, or there'll be AI tools also. So let's make them more inclusive. One thing that is a big risk with whatever activities we computerize or innovate is data privacy and cyber security. I would urge NISG and the teams, along with the ministry, please make sure that we maintain the highest level of data privacy and we ensure that cyber security threats don't come into our system. So whatever it needs in terms of engaging some experts, possibly the ministry could engage experts for the whole of the ministry, so that the costs also are shared and they can we get better talent. We get some big company with talent to be able to do the entire ministry and our autonomous bodies cyber security. I also hope everything that we are preparing is compatible to all devices. You know, Android, iOS, laptops, mobile, everything we do should be compatible with all devices. Wonderful. And of course, as much as we remove human interface, I think that will be the success story of all the work, that good work that all of you are doing. I'm confident, very, very confident, that India's solutions will become the global benchmark in the years to come. And that is the aspiration of every one of us in this room. I wish all of you the very, very best in your work and in the festive seasons ahead. You want to say something?
On the security aspect, we use backend technology as Oracle. So we use cloud, we use low-code, no-code, which is considered to be the secure most product and widely used in BFSI industry. So that is where we are covered with the leading technology providers.
Wonderful. Music to my ears. Only pura bumper gaya. I didn't understand a word of it. Because I'm a poor little chartered accountant. If you wanted to discuss numbers, I would have loved it. But I'm sure whatever you're doing on cyber security is the best, not the second best. Thank you very much, friends.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable and profound insights. As we draw to a close, I invite Mr. Karan Thapar, sir, Director DPIIT, to extend a vote of thanks to all our esteemed guests and contributors who have made this event possible.
Respected Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister Shri Piyush Goyal sir, respected Secretary Sir Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia, Additional Secretary Ma'am Himani Pandey, respected CGPTM Professor Pandit, distinguished guests from WIPO, esteemed colleagues and valued participants from industry and legal fraternity. As we conclude this evening, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for being part of this historic occasion. So we are immensely honored to have your presence in this inaugural ceremony. So your insights and support have always illuminated the path forward for India's IP ecosystem. Under your guidance, the future of India's IP landscape looks brighter than ever. To Secretary Sir and Additional Secretary Ma'am, your words have reinforced the significance of today's launch in our nation's technological innovation journey. A special acknowledgement goes to the 9 technology partners that participated in the proof of concept development phase. Your selfless commitment to developing these POCs at your own cost demonstrates an admirable dedication to nation building. The collaborative spirit you have shown has been instrumental in creating this world-class technology. A special mention also goes to the technical team and personnel from NISG, Beyond Data, and Grey Matrix. Your clear understanding of the complex requirements for both the trademark technology search and the IP Saarthi chatbot has resulted in tools not being functional but truly revolutionary. A special thanks to officials from the Trademark Registry and IP Office for their unwavering support throughout this process. Their expertise and dedication ensured the highest standards of quality and functionality in this new system. To all my colleagues from the department, your tireless efforts behind the scenes has made today's launch possible. This success is a testament to your dedication and hard work. While we have launched the beta version today, we are committed to releasing the full version to the public very soon. I urge all stakeholders to actively engage with these new technologies, provide feedback, and partner with us in reflecting the capabilities of these technologies. Your inputs will be crucial in making these tools effective for the diverse needs of the Indian IP community. In conclusion, today's inauguration is not just about new technologies, it's about our collective vision for an innovative, effective, accessible IP ecosystem, which was elucidated in the remarks of the Honorable Minister. As we leave here, let's carry forward the excitement and potential we have witnessed today. Together, we are not just streamlining processes, we are reshaping the future of the IP management in India, setting new global standards. Thank you all for your participation, support, and shared commitment to this transformative journey. Thank you.